from Discovery Plus. This is Urban Legends with the Ghost Brothers.
I mean, Dalen, I hear you did some research on this whole origin of this Bunny Man, though.
I did. And what's crazy is there's so many different accounts, right? But if you grew up in or around Fairfax, you likely heard this one story in particular. And it goes something a little like this. In 1903, right, there's this insane asylum tucked in the woods of Clifton, Virginia. And at some point, it was forced to shut down like most insane asylums were. And for some reason, the asylum folks decided to transport all their patients to the prison.
Not too nice.
No, not at all. And you see, the story goes, as they're transporting these patients, they get in a car accident.
It's those mountain roads, you know, they windy and they got them steep grades.
Hey, man, listen. The patients escape, but 2 get away.
Dun, dun, dun.
Look, man, this dude named Marcus Walster and Douglas Griffin, right? And apparently this Douglas guy, he had murdered his wife and child, get this, on Easter Sunday.
What? Nah, he's not a good guy.
Dang.
So what happens, bro?
Hey, man, so the cops go out and they try to find him. They're searching, they're looking through the woods, they separate the asylum from the rest of the town, like they doing everything they supposed to do. And as they're searching, they find something hanging from the trees.
What was it?
Dead bunny rabbits. Bunnies were gutted and hanging from the trees.
That's where the expression came from. That's creepy.
You see, the bunnies were a clue, though, like a scavenger hunt for the cops. You know, like a really, really messed up, torturous, demented, deadly game of red light, green light. But listen, man, I'm trying to tell you, when they got to the last gutted bunny, they see a body. The body of who?
Who?
None other than our good friend, Marcus Harvey's distant cousin, Marcus Walster.
So Douglas Griffin, he did this?
Listen, these people went missing, and when the police was looking for them, they found a whole bunch of dead, gutted bunny rabbits hanging from the forest. And as they was following these dead, gutted bunny rabbits, it led them to a hanging man.
Who was gutted.
Right. Named Marcus.
Listen, according to the legend, now that was like 200 years ago. This was 200 years ago. But after that, more creepy things started to happen. Like a couple years later, so like 198 years ago, some teens are just hanging out there where the body of Marcus was found, right? And it's this railroad bridge. And the next day, their bodies were found hanging from the same bridge, just like Marcus. So this is Marcus number 1.
Okay.
If we're going to keep referring to Marcuses, we need to differentiate
because it is a podcast. It's not visual.
So this is Marcus number 1 and Marcus number 2.
Okay, so these kids...
the kids walked past where number 2 was found.
They went looking for it, and they was at the place where Marcus number 2 was found hanging. And literally the next day, all of them badass kids was found hanging in the same spot.
Nonetheless, but this bunny joint, when you telling me these kids were also a victim to the same, this same situation?
Bro, stories like this in 1906, 1913, 1946.
Wow.
So it just kept being like a tradition or something?
I mean, how old is Douglas Griffin? Like, is he just hanging out in these woods forever?
I mean, allegedly. I mean, his body was eventually found. He had been hit by a train.
Allegedly.
I mean, it's all folklore, a tale. Some would even call it an urban legend.
The legend goes, on Halloween night, when the clock strike 12, don't be near the Fairfax Station Bridge, because the next day, your body might be found hanging there and gutted like a bunny. It's the legend of the Bunny Man.
That's it for Urban Legends with the Ghost Brothers, and we'll scare you next week.
Want even more Ghost Brothers shenanigans? Check out Ghost Brothers Lights Out, streaming exclusively on Discovery Plus. Go to discoveryplus.com/Ghost Brothers to start your free trial today. That's discoveryplus.com/Ghost Brothers.